like mother duck and her baby geese or whatever. After working 23 years in the construction trades, mostly as a low voltage electrician, I've found a lot of shenanigans that have happened on job sites. And I talked about a few of them in a prank video a few weeks ago, but there's one particular crew that stands out to me as just the craziest of shenanigans I've ever seen, and we're going to talk about that tonight. Long story short, it was a plumbing crew, right? And it was a foreman and 7 guys. And these guys were like really good plumbers, but they had a gap in their work, about 3 weeks long. And it was a huge building. They had a gap, 3 weeks long. And in this gap, the foreman didn't want to send his guys back to the shop because he knew he'd never get some of these guys back if he let them go. So he made the decision, right, wrong, or indifferent, probably bad. He made the decision, actually very bad. We'll find out in a minute why. He made the decision to keep his guys on the job site even though they didn't have any jobs, didn't have any work. But he wanted to keep them occupied. And he was a creative fella, so one day he decided he would hide all their pay stubs throughout the building, top to bottom of the building, and he told them, clean the building, you'll find them when you clean the building. So he made his crew clean the entire building, right? And it was like, I think a good 8-hour day. They cleaned the building, top to bottom. They found all their pay stubs. We had a fun laugh at, look at all those guys cleaning over there, that plumbers. Anyway, it was fun. So that was first thing that happened. Pretty innocent, and honestly, did a good job cleaning the job up, which the safety guy loved. Then, a little bit later, there's off to the side, when you come in, there's like a lobby. And the lobby's got like cathedral ceilings, real tall, like 4 stories tall, these ceilings are. So everything in there kind of echoes. They didn't have like drywall up yet and stuff, so they were still like roughing everything in, and it very echoey in there. And one day we're all like coming off a break, and it's a big crew coming back in off a break. And this one foreman stands in the middle, right? And he stands up on a chair in the middle of the lobby, and he shouts out, "Hi ho!" You know, like Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs, like the beginning of that. And then the amazing part is his 7 plumbers started responding from all over the lobby and walking out and starting to follow him and marching in place, singing with him. These guys had a hell of a sense of humor, and they had a great working relationship, and it was amazing morale for the entire job site. It was great, but it was also kind of embarrassing because there was a couple of these guys that just didn't want to be there. You could tell, and a few of them were loving it because the other guys were embarrassed, right? It was a good time. They were all like, apprentices and like younger guys, so they all just felt like they had to do that. It was amazing. It was great hazing. Nobody got hurt. Good fun. Then a third time, right? He decided he was going to like walk through the building, all the way through the building, like marching in place, right? Just walking through. And he was going to quack like a duck, and he have his ducklings behind him quack also. So you see like this big burly, like muscular plumber walking through with a bunch of like fatter plumbers behind him quacking like a duck, like mother duck and her baby geese or whatever. All through the building. It was amazing. And this was great. But then day 4, he got fired. True story. He apparently, the customer called his boss and was like, "Your guys are wasting time." And then I guess a video showed up of his guys quacking like a duck in the boss's inbox, and he got fired. Those guys got reassigned. We never saw any of them again, and the guys they sent to replace them kind of sucked. I wish I had a better ending to that story. I really do. I wish I had a better ending to that story, but that's just what happened. It was fun while it lasted, but all good things come to an end. And you're going to mess around that much, you're going to get fired. That's the moral of the story. There's my ending. There we go. Follow me on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, all of those places, whatever. Social media stuff. That's all I got. Be good. Have a good one.